Hey guys, Harry here and welcome to a new video. In the background is a FIFA 15 demo gameplay. Really enjoying FIFA 15 at the minute, but that's not the point of the video. I'll be talking about the Park the Bus feature and basically FIFA 15 in general, and then I'll finish off with the FUT web app, which has now been postponed. A bit disappointing that, but I'll be talking about that. If you want to see the Park the Bus feature in this video, skip to half time in the video. I'll probably put an annotation on screen so you can do that. Really cool feature, very extreme though. Like lots of defenders are get back, and that people might abuse that. We'll have to see. Anyway, moving on to FIFA 15 so far. Obviously this is the demo, so it's probably not going to be too similar to the real game in many features. It's quite an old version, I believe, with not everything in that will be in the full game. We can tell that because obviously there's a few things that are wrong with it. For example, the goalkeepers seem to be very, very poor, both in positionally and just saving the ball. Sometimes you could just walk straight past them and they can't do anything, and you can just shoot. You can shoot from the long shots you can score against them are ridiculous. I'm not sure if that's just because long shots are suddenly really easy, or goalkeepers are suddenly really bad. Maybe a mixture of both, but basically it's easier to score long shots now than it was in previous FIFA games. The demos also, the graphics are absolutely amazing, especially on the next generation consoles. The crowd look amazing. It just looks really, really clean and professional. The players' faces are really detailed. EA updated them in the summer. They took 200 Premier League faces and really made them clear. Danny Welbeck, Juan Mata, Kun Aguero in particular look very, very similar to how they do in real life. Obviously many people are looking forward to the web app, which was meant to be coming out this Friday, which is tomorrow, but EA have postponed that to Wednesday. Not sure, maybe they just didn't get time to release it. Kind of annoying because I was looking forward to that, but it'll be on Wednesday next week, so that'll be good. You can start trading for you people who want to get some coins before the game. I did a video on how to make coins if you want to look at that as well. That was a few days ago. Also, they've added some new animations specifically for defenders. They've done it for goalkeepers, but defenders, like for example, they've done shirt grabbing, which looks really good, and brushing players off the ball. It just looks really, really realistic in how it would be in real life. And because of how they've improved defenders, it's also a lot harder to defend. You can't just hold A, for example, and hope for the best like many people were doing. So maybe for the people who don't play the game as much as other people, it might be a bit hard and harder to get used to the game and master the game. We'll just have to see. That could be good though, because it'll separate the best players from the not so very good. They've also added the goal line technology feature, which I think is really, really good. Obviously, in FIFA if the goal has gone in, but it's just kind of a visual effect to basically the game more appealing. So, for example, if let's say Aguero takes a shot and it just goes over the line, the commentators might talk about if it definitely went over the line, go to the replay, and then it'll look really good. I can see having a lot of fun with that. Very good feature to add to the game. They've also added a lot of new celebrations, including Samuel Eto'o's old man dance, which is really cool. So they've definitely updated the celebration as well. Chip through balls are no longer as good as they used to be, which is good because you could just abuse it before. The kickoff glitch was a prime example in that in FIFA 14. You have to be more accurate with them, and you can't just get a pacey guy up front and keep chipping it over and hope for the best. That doesn't work anymore. So again, that'll make the better players appear better than they are, because before it was a bit more luck based instead of skill based, which it is now. The game creators boast over 600 new emotional reactions. Players now respond to pivotal moments on the pitch, i.e. for example it might be bad tackles, missed chances, screamers, as they would in real life. Obviously this helps to add to the realism effect and makes it more realistic. So players react how they would do in real life. Graphics, as I said, are very, very impressive. The crowd look amazing. They're not all the same as they've been in previous FIFAs, like different people in the crowd. The graphics on screen as well, and the layout of the team management when you press pause is very, very appealing, and generally the graphics are just really, really nice. Of course, they've added 2 extra features in terms of like the attack and defense settings. They've obviously had normal, attacking, very defensive, and defensive, but they've added park the bus style of play, which basically means all your defenders go right back to basically the box. Like literally everyone goes back and they just camp on the area for the box. It's not as overpowered as you think. They can still get through your team, which is good because you can see a lot of people abusing that if that was the case. They've added an attacking option as well, all out attack, and your centre backs, your wing backs all flood forward and help with the attack. Playing with Barcelona, PK in particular, he was the furthest guy forward when I went on all out attack, and it just looked a really cool feature. We'll just have to see if people maybe abuse them. Maybe part of the bus will turn out to be really, really good, or maybe not so good. For example, ultra defensive, I don't think it made that much difference in previous FIFAs. We'll just have to see. Overall, play rating seemed to be about right. Some players maybe not as high as some fans would expect, especially Liverpool. I was quite surprised at how low some of the Liverpool ratings are. Sterling in particular, what a player he is in real life, but he's I think it's 79, and players in the Liverpool team that Liverpool fans would admit are nowhere near as good as Sterling are rated higher. So most ratings seem to be about right, but some are a bit off in my opinion. Obviously EA do a lot of research into this, or at least they say they do, so you can't really complain with them, but we'll just have to see. I'd be interested to know what you guys think of the game, the FIFA 15 demo. If you're going to be getting the web app, maybe you're annoyed with the web app being postponed, and what's going to be your first team you make on Ultimate Team? Is it going to be a sweaty BPL team, or maybe you're just going to build lots of coins up and save up for a really big player to go in a team like Ronaldo or Messi? I don't know, I'm probably going to build a BPL team to start with, we'll just have to see. So basically overall, to sum up, really like the part of the bus feature and all out attacks so far, but I'll know more when the game comes out. Very disappointed that the web app's been postponed to next week on Wednesday. Is that maybe the I think that's the 17th maybe. So I think the web app comes out on the 17th. Quite annoyed at that, but you know, what can you do? And then I can't wait for the game to come out. The demo seems really good. As I said, it's not the finished version of the demo. It's a version made about 3 months ago, I think maybe a bit less, 2 months. Because EA couldn't put through their final version because it takes a bit for Microsoft to kind of allow the newest version. It wouldn't be out in time for the FIFA 15 release. So that's why they've done it, guys. Tell me what you think of the demo. Obviously, I've enjoyed it. I've loved the features. The long shots are awesome. The goalkeepers, as I've said, need a bit of work, but I'm sure that'll be improved. They put a lot of work into the keepers. They've talked about the new animations. You know, they'll make slight movements, and it's obviously as well the FIFA player ratings were released. Some people not happy with it. Ronaldo coming second behind Messi. A lot of people saying that Ronaldo should have been first just because of how he won the Ballon d'Or and basically had a better season than the Messi. Cesc Fabregas for me should have been a bit high. He's rated 84 on the go. I believe he was downgraded after his move from Barcelona, but he's had such a good start to the season. Maybe EA should have rethought that and maybe bumped him up to at least 85, maybe 86, because he is a really, really good player. Just didn't really seem to work at Barcelona in the end. Most of the other ratings seem about right. Manuel Neuer is probably the most surprising one. 90 rating. He is a world-class keeper, but 90 is absolutely ridiculous. He's going to be so overpowered. The next highest rated keeper, I believe, is Courtois at 86. So Neuer is definitely the keeper to get if you can afford him. I expect him to be very expensive. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, guys. Leave a like if you have, subscribe if you want to see more.